Peace, my family, and roll back to all those coming out of that good cocoon for the first time. Welcome. This your girl, the butterfly. We about to take off. Let's fly. Just want to send you all the good healing energy your way. Peace, love, happiness, harmony, and abundance. Hope you guys are out there keeping your mind right and that good mind. How y'all feeling? Hope you guys most definitely moving on up in your higher nature family, and most definitely cleansing, because you know what's up. We gotta cleanse. That's right. Cleansing the lows. I came out here today to read. This is the Scroll of Minds by Master Teacher Dr. Malachi Z. York. And this scroll is called Pleasure in the Mind. This right here will certainly help you on this good journey. So with that being said, family, let's get to it. Let's read. And it says, "Lo, I will speak to you on pleasures, my family. Know ye that in the Holy Tablets, chapter 10, which is something you guys should check out. The Holy Tablets is on the channel. It's the truth, and it breaks down a lot about the creation story. Anciently, Anunnaki and Anunnaki are just, descendants, right? And it gets right into it about all the ancient stories, right? It's all in one in the Holy Tablets by Master Teacher Dr. Malachi Z. York, and it breaks it all the way down for you so you can renew your history. So if you are interested in that and you want to know the truth, yes, it is on the channel just for you. Alright, and just email me, or not email me, but you can just write a comment in the comment section to let me know you want to get the Holy Tablets and so many other books too by Master Teacher Dr. Malachi Z. York, which you will need on this good journey within, to raise your frequencies and vibration. Just want to let y'all know this, just about knowing and having the knowledge of yourself. So, with that being said, let's continue, family. Okay, so again, it states, right, in the Holy Tablet, chapter 10, tablet 12, verses 147, and it states, "The less pleasure you have, the less of your burdens of liberation will be, family. Worldly pleasures intensify the desire of greater enjoyment. The mind can never be satisfied no matter how much a man's pleasures are fed. Emotions become dangerous when they become emotion. And it is these emotions that make you fight, which leads to wars. Emotions that lead you to greed, to cause, you to overeat and lead to diseases, right? Or to eat yourself to obesity or death. Emotions which lead you to your need and what you want. And sex leads to lust and luster. You have exceptional apt to get, AIDS or one of many other diseases today, right? And if you let your emotions be controlled by lust, right, or the luster of it makes you go out and buy a sexual instrument, right, to give you pleasure. You desire to feel good, right? Then you become a pleasure animal, a sex addict, right? And then you will be an AIDS victim because of the fact that your need stimulates to make you feel good, shows you have the lack of self-control. And if the opportunity arises for you to have sex, you'll take the chances, not caring what the consequences might be, even possible death. When you're emotional and calm, you're okay. Let me repeat that one more time. When you are emotional and calm, two things, you're okay. I'm not saying don't have feelings, right? And do not cry or let your anger get you into trouble because you can't control your mouth, right? when you are over emotional, right? Sexually out of control, you'll take chances you normally wouldn't and regret it once you have AIDS, right? When you're over emotional, you get into fights and have regrets, right? Or a person who is obese now has regrets that they're getting fat, or you know, they're getting fat, or say, I wish I could lose weight. Like, getting fat wasn't their problem from the beginning, right? This is your own trinity, right? Me, myself, and I. These emotions which leads to other emotions like fear and regret. A person with AIDS now realizes I'm going to die. The person who is obese and has all this fat around their heart, right, realizes their added worry and aggravation, which increases the chances of dying. I'm going to die. The emotions, right, which leads into motion, right? And then when you give into your emotions, you give up a part of your divinity. So emotions link into motion, and when you give into your emotion, you give up a part of your divinity. That means when you're upset by something, you are no longer in control of yourself. And therefore, you're under the rule of another, right? Remember, emotions, gluttony, one can eat themselves into sickness and even death. Anger, taking things, this is mine, that is mine, I want this, I want that, right? Lust, pleasures, comfort, conscious desires. You can say out your mouth, I control my life, right? However, you can be under control and lose your divinity, right? And surrender your divinity another who is in authority, right? The saying is, believe in yourself, then they say, believe in God. They told you who and what you are. Genesis 1:17. In the scripture of St. John, the divine called in tones Johanna, and it says, the 10th chapter, the 34th verse, which states, 10:34, John, Jesus answered, saying, is it not written in your law? I said, ye are gods. And again in the scripture, which was received by King David, called in tones David, the book of Psalms 82, degree 6th verse. And I said, ye are gods, and all of you are children of the Most High. For instance, when you humble yourself to someone, you are surrendering your divinity to them. But you can regain it back. It is not like once you lose your divinity that you can't regain it back again. You lose it off your free will. So you can earn it back when you will. Don't mix humbleness up with submission, okay? They are not the same. No man knows less than the one who knows. Mind your mind for the jewels of yourself. All right now, so that right there was the end of that scroll. And that is definitely something to examine within yourself, seeing how you're moving out here. And turn yourself sharply and practice and be patient with yourself as you begin to see the things that you into and begin to start to take your power back and gain your self-control. Because on this journey, you most definitely gotta learn it, because you're gonna need it, especially in life. Discipline and self-control. I found on the path you get nowhere unless you have that discipline and self-control. Alright? So, this is with experience, I'm telling you. Alright? And it's about learning how to control your emotions and pleasures of the mind. Because it can get you going. And when you put it in motion, it's hard to grab a grips to it. But just know that in time, as you begin to discipline yourself, and in time you begin to get a hold on things, this is going to take time because you've been doing this your whole life, right? So be patient with yourself, I'm telling you. And in time and practice, you begin to thrive. In time. It's about each day just working on yourself. And if you fall, okay, get back up and do it again. Until you get it together and master it, when you have control over it, you know? So that's what it is, working on yourself, right? That's all. Okay, so I'm gonna leave it at that for now. Again, my family, I want y'all all to know that you are loved so much beyond this world. Oh yeah, and in it, family. Begin to spread that love, family, one to another. Be the peace that you seek. Release our master teacher, Dr. Malachi Zero. Oh, that's right. Oh yeah. Peace, shalom, a divine love, family, and Badu. And it's all.